Can't just make up laws, issue tickets, send me to the DOJ.
Tell me exactly what the officer did that meets those criteria.
Okay, so hi, Daniel. I'd like to make speak with an officer regarding a complaint. How do I do that? My name is Bill. I don't care to give that at this time, thanks. Cool. So, we got hold of dispatch and an officer is coming out to help us.
Hello.
Well, hello, Lieutenant Celestial. How are you?
Good.
Roma, leave it. Very well, thank you. How are you today?
Good.
Cool.
So I hear from my dispatcher that you want to file a report
Yeah,
about something.
I do. First, I'd just like to let you know that you're being recorded for my safety. Next thing I'd like to tell you is that there's been some officer misconduct here.
Okay.
You were actually called to the scene of the first one. You may not remember, but it's not okay, and I'm here to report it. And I'd like to inquire as to how I file a complaint.
So you just want to file a complaint, not a report for something.
Well, it is a crime. For certain, it's a federal crime.
What was the crime?
Well, specifically, a civil rights violation and selective law enforcement under the color of law. Section 242, Title 18 is the crime for a person acting under the color of law to lawfully deprive rights or privilege protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States. Deprivation of rights under the color of law, 18 U.S.C. 242. Additionally, civil rights violation. Civil rights violation occurs when discrimination upon your race, color, national origin, disability status, the dog, sex, religion, familial status, your family status, or loss of other constitutional rights.
Okay. You just read me, but what exactly are you complaining about? Like, tell me exactly what the officer did that meets those criteria.
Okay. I was at an appointment in October, and they denied me service. They solicited a crime. They illegally issued me a ticket, and after it was issued, altered that ticket. And so I guess I'm not here to debate on whether a crime was taking place. I'm here to report one. And so if you'd like to sit down with a pen and paper and put pen to paper and do the formal process, that's what I'd really like to be interested in.
Well, that's fine. I'm just inquiring right now what exactly, because you
have to know where to go with it.
I don't want to waste your time on something that's not really going to go forward if it's not legitimate.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But I tell you what's not legitimate is you can't just make up laws, issue tickets, send me to the DOJ. House raiding, RICO enforcing, put real bad guys in federal prison, and me, because they made up some nonsense. It's okay, Roma. Thank you, dog. Because they made up some nonsense on their charges, and that's not okay. So when I go to federal court, I talk to this federal prosecutor, who's just an amazing woman. Her name is Barbara. And she's just, she didn't laugh, but I could tell that she felt embarrassed for the police officers, because it was, it's just like, there's no probable cause, there's no reasonable articulable suspicion, there's no crime here, there's no there. These guys just issued you a ticket to move you on down the road.
So what exactly did you do that prompted them to issue you a ticket? So what exactly did you do that prompted them to issue you a ticket? So what exactly did you do that prompted them to issue you a ticket?
I don't have to prove myself innocent. That's been settled in court. They declined to prosecute. If you'd like to see the paperwork, I'd be thrilled to show it to you, because indeed it's been dismissed. So, like
So
I
you
said,
know what? To appease you, because
To appease,
obviously
okay.
you don't want to go into detail.
I mean,
about it.
like, it's all on tape. It's all on tape. I would love to go into detail, but I mean, well, listen, like, you're here to you uphold the Constitution. I mean, I read over here your vision. I mean, I see you smiling and you think it's kind of a joke, but
That's one. I didn't say it's kind of a joke. Talking over me when I'm trying to understand where you're coming. Talking over me when I'm trying to understand where you're coming. Talking over me when I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
good. Well, you see, I guess I can appreciate you trying to do that. I really can, but it's such a long, huge story that standing here in the hallway re-articulating everything to you, only to go back in the room and re-articulate it again,
So here,
is victimizing the victim again.
This is what I'll do for you. I'll go ahead and give you a witness statement, and you can go ahead and write whatever you want to write about the complaint that you don't want to share with me.
I do want to share it with you, but I tell you, I want to share it with you in its
Right there.
entirety.
Phil, is it?
Yes. What was your
I'll
name?
be right.
Sorry. What was your name and badge number?
You just got it. And you
No.
don't have video.
I didn't.
I'll be right
Sorry,
back.
I didn't get it.
I'll be right back.
Lieutenant Celeste, I can bring that. Thank you for your. Let's see where Lieutenant Celeste is. She's delivering professional law enforcement and security service while maintaining law and order and the protection of persons and property on the VA campuses and buildings under the jurisdiction of the Department of Veteran Affairs? Maybe. I would like to file a formal complaint against Chief Donnie Smith, Lieutenant Sylvester Wooten, Sergeant Matt Brown, Private Scott Robinson, who illegally issued a ticket and conducted an illegal search. Additionally, upon review of the evidence from the DOJ prosecutor, Barb Sievers, I discovered that Lieutenant Kennison issued a false statement, see evidence, and Sergeant Matt Brown altered the ticket after issue. Excuse me, sorry. Moreover, I was sent a registered letter for which threatened my healthcare. See certified letter number 702024500001 94645863. I suspect this letter was fictitiously issued by the police department, Chief Donnie Smith / Lieutenant Wooten, to instill fear and intimidate. It is a civil rights violation of my my status as a disabled veteran, and a violation of 18 U.S.C. 242. Please feel free to contact me at, I'll put in my phone number later, regarding this matter. There are, of course, recordings of this interaction that show officer misconduct, and there are too many to list here. Lastly, Lieutenant Kennison did violate HIPAA regulations as he gathered my information via healthcare staff, VA healthcare staff. And that's just basically what happened. And yeah, so cool. We'll see. Hello. Sorry.
Can you hold on for 1 second? I'm talking to my captain about this.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, I'd like to hand this piece of paper in and talk to your captain about this situation.
My deputy chief is going to come out and talk to you since it's about an officer. You can go ahead and let him know whatever it is that you don't feel comfortable talking about to me.
Listen, I feel comfortable talking about it completely to you, but you're unwilling to have this conversation in a serious manner.
No, it's
you're
very
you're
serious.
Additionally, I don't accept that
No,
initial
very
premise.
serious. 1 second. I'm going to get something real quick.
I don't accept your initial premise that. There you go. Yeah, how are you?